Welcome to my live series, where creativity meets cutting-edge technology. I'm Mel, and on this channel, we explore the fascinating world of AI and content creation. Whether you're new to content creation or a seasoned pro, this series is all about helping you tap into your creative potential using AI tools that can elevate your work in ways you've never imagined. In this series, we'll be diving deep into tools like MidJourney for AI generated imagery and Canva for design, but that's just the start. I'll be sharing other incredible tools as we come across them, anything that can help you create faster, smarter, and more beautifully. The goal here is to not only show you how to use these tools, but also to inspire you to think outside the box and find new ways to bring your vision to life. This live series is about more than just tips and tutorials. It's about building a community of creators who are passionate about what they do and eager to learn together. I believe AI is changing the game for creators, and if you're ready to embrace this evolution, you're in the right place. We'll push boundaries, challenge ourselves, and grow our skills in ways that truly set our work apart. So, if you're ready to join me on this journey of creativity and innovation, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. By doing so, we'll be supporting not only this channel, but also your own creative growth as part of a community that's dedicated to mastering the future of content creation. Let's create, innovate, and inspire together. All right, everyone, welcome to the live. If you don't know who I am, my name is Mel. I go by Mel Young, and I am the founder of The June Creation. The June Creation is a digital marketing, content creation, AI generation. It's just an overall creative agency that helps people like you who own businesses, brands who are interested in posting on social media, create content without breaking the bank, making your things look super duper creative because, hey, we've seen a lot of boring images out there, and this is not what it's giving. And I'm going to show you how to make it give. And ultimately, you can take all of the skills that I'm teaching you so that you can learn how to make money online. Because at the end of the day, everyone's goal is to make money. So this will make your life so much easier, and it will help you make money as well. So this agenda is not exactly in order. This is more so what we're going to discuss and the topics that we're going to cover today. So I just welcomed you guys to the session. So hi, if you aren't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I don't know if you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Facebook, wherever you're watching, make sure you click the like button, make sure you click the subscribe button, and if you have a friend who owns a business or whose content looks a little trash, make sure you share this live with them because I'm going to show you guys how to create the best content that you can for your business and your brand. So, other things that are on the agenda in regards to the topics that we're going to cover today is an overview of what we'll be doing with MidJourney, AI, and Canva. Some of you guys probably never even heard of these terms before. I'm going to teach you everything today. I'm going to teach you how to generate AI images with MidJourney. I'm going to give you tips for using effective prompts. We're going to discuss how to export AI images and import them into Canva. I'm going to show you how to organize your assets for faster workflow. We're going to do live design creation using Canva templates and custom designs. I'm going to give you tips on how to make Instagram posts, YouTube thumbnails, and so much more. And then in multiple times throughout the live, I'm going to talk about special offers because some of us just need a start, right? So I have some special offers for you that I think will be super helpful for you in your business. So to get started, let me share my screen here. I have 4 tabs open. And when you're creating content, the way I create content, these are the only 4 tabs that you will need. These are the 4 most important tabs. We have the MidJourney tab, which is the first tab. We have the second tab, which is Canva. We have the third tab, which would be your website. This is my website. We're going to talk about everything. And we have the fourth tab, which is Pinterest, because Pinterest, y'all be sleeping on Pinterest. Pinterest is where you're going to get all of your inspiration from. So, um, to get started, let me give you a definition of what Midjourney and what Canva is. So we're going to start with Midjourney. So Midjourney is an AI powered tool that's designed to generate highly creative and visually stunning images from simple text descriptions. It uses cutting edge artificial intelligence, and if you don't know what artificial intelligence means, that's what AI means, to interpret your input, which is also known as prompts. So every time you input something, you're inputting a prompt, and it transforms it into a one of a kind artwork or realistic images. This tool is widely used by digital artists, designers, marketers, and it's used by content creators as well. And they use it so that they can generate unique visuals, because you can literally create anything from abstract art to lifelike images by typing in that description or prompt, and the AI will do the rest. They use it to save time and spark creativity. So Midjourney allows you to bring your ideas to life without needing advanced design skills. So it makes it very ideal to generate quick concepts or fully fledged graphics for whatever project that you're working on. And it also does bulk image creation, because you don't only want one picture. If you're creating your website, you don't only want one picture. If you're posting on Instagram, you don't only want one picture. So with the bulk image creation, you can refine and batch prompts so that you can produce multiple variations of the images in a single session. How cool is that? And that's perfect for social media, it's perfect for branding, and it's perfect for e commerce content. Now, to get into the definition of what Canva is, which is this tab right here, okay? Canva is a powerful and easy to use online graphic design platform that enables anyone, and I mean literally anyone, okay, from the beginners to the ones who are experienced, to create professional quality visuals, okay? It offers a wide range of templates and design elements, which makes it ideal for various types of content creation, which includes, but is not limited to, social media graphics. So when you go on Instagram and you see something catching your eye, maybe that person used Canva, right? You could use it for your Instagram posts, you could use it for your stories, you could use it for your Facebook banners. I know I use it for mines. You can use it for YouTube thumbnails, and it gives you customized templates that you can use to do all of that. So either A, you can start from scratch if you have a little bit of experience, but if you're a beginner, it's okay. You can literally have thousands of templates to choose from, and you can customize them, and no one would ever know that that's the first time you logged into that website and created something. They also use it for marketing materials. So with the marketing materials, you can create content such as posters, flyers, ads. You be seeing those Facebook ads. You see, like, you get online and you see all of these ads popping up at you on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all the social media pages. And you're like, wow, this visual looks amazing. Hello, you could create it in Canva, and you can use Midjourney as well. You can use it for business cards. I guess I can show you guys at some point during the live some of the business cards I've created with Canva. You can use it for email headers. And like I said, you can do all of this very, very quickly without needing any design experience at all. You can also use it for branding and presentations. So Canva allows you to build cohesive branding with custom logos, color schemes, fonts. We're going to get into all of that. I am giving you all the tea. No gatekeeping. No gatekeeping. Okay? And it offers tools to create stunning presentations or pitch decks as well. So if you wanted to pitch to your customers, your clients, You can use a presentation deck from Canva. Looks super professional, super unique once you customize it to make it look like your own, as well as adding your color schemes and fonts. And people are going to be like, wow. Shout outs to Brittany Ashley in the comments. Let's go. Yes, yes, yes. We're about to make this money. We're about to learn how to create content for your business and your brand. Now, what else can you use Canva for? You can do drag and drop, right? It's so simple. So simple. Like, you don't even need to, um, you know, click on the button that says import media, go to all of this stuff. No, you just literally go to where the file is and you just drag it in there and it does everything for you. You can add images, you can add text, you can add elements to your design by simply dragging and dropping them into Canva. And that makes it accessible for anyone to use. Even your grandmama can use it, okay? Drag and drop, drag and drop. And there's collaboration and teamwork as well. So Canva also supports real-time collaboration. So it allows teams to work together on designs, share feedback, and update assets instantly. I do want to note, if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to drop it in the comments. And this is a live Q&A. This is designed to help you with your business and your brand. If you have any questions at all, whether it's brand related, whatever it's related to, drop it in the comments and we're going to get to it during the course of this live. And yes, Droptober is coming. So there are new features coming to Canva in 5 days and 9 hours. And I can't wait. I can't wait because I'm going to be creating new content based on the new features that they're launching so that it could just optimize my workflow and I can do everything even quicker. So now let's get into MidJourney, right? So this is what MidJourney looks like. And if you don't have an account, you need to create an account at midjourney.com. Now, one thing I will tell you is that MidJourney is not free. I'm sorry. It's not free. It's not free. But there are a lot of affordable plans, and it's more affordable than paying someone hundreds of dollars to, do your brand photography for you. So me personally, I have the $30 a month plan, and that's because I'm constantly doing lives and tutorials for my followers and for people like you. So I'm just generating images like crazy because not only am I generating images for me, I'm generating images for you too. But let's say you're just generating images for yourself. There is a cheaper plan. I believe it's about $15 a month, and it gives you about 200 images that you can generate for the month. For me, wasn't enough because today we're live. I'm going to be generating like crazy because I want to give you guys, before you guys actually buy the plan, or if you guys don't know what to do, I'm giving you guys the preview. I'm giving you guys the formula, okay? So when you come to MidJourney, the first thing you need to do is subscribe. You subscribe, you get a plan, and the first thing you'll see is this Explore tab. You'll see these navigation tabs on the side. The two tabs that you really, really only need to pay attention to is Explore and Create. Mainly Create, because Create is where we're going to create everything. So whatever prompt you have, you're going to type it in here where it says, what will you imagine? And it's going to create a prompt for you. Now, being that we're on the Explore tab, what you see here is a bunch of prompts that a bunch of other people created as well. And it just goes on and on and on and on and on. Look at these beautiful images. This is Bob Marley. Look at this beautiful artwork. I'm going to zoom in for you guys just to take a look at this. Okay. You see people they have a image of a Italian gangster baby holding pizza. Like what? Literally the options are endless on what you can talk about, what you can create, what you want to do for your page. And it just goes on and on and on and on and on. So now we're going to go to the Create tab, which is my tab. Yay! So if you were here at the beginning of the live, you saw this image, right? Because this was the image that I had for my countdown. So, and this is also the image that I had for the agenda. We talked about the agenda, and this was the image that I have. And I'm just going to show you again really quick. Boom. That's the image. I created it with MidJourney. And the prompt that I used was cute pink background that is reflective of a boss babe content creator. This will be the background for a live stream. No laptop, no desk, even though it did give it to me. View of NYC skyline from large windows. The theme is pink autumn because I love pink and it's the fall, so why not? Pink autumn. Pink autumn it is. So, like I said, you literally create a prompt and it creates an image. Now we're just gonna scroll down so that you can see. I was like typing this in for a while now, like to see what image most resonated with me, what I wanted for my brand, what I wanted to show you guys. So there was just a whole bunch of stuff that I was just trying around, like pink backgrounds with geometric patterns. Or I thought this was really cool. This was like a office and everything in it is colored in the same pink color. Pink table, pink computer, pink tabletop objects, and it's monochromatic. I was just going on and on and on and on and on. So that was just like for the background. But let's say if you own a hair company, because I know a lot of you guys are selling those HD lace 30-inch wigs or selling those bundles from Peru or whatever it may be. You can create images for that as well. So, for example, with this image, my prompt was 30-inch deep wave lace front wig on African American mannequin head, soft glam makeup, hair product in the back of her long, curly lace frontal wig with baby hairs, no parting line between its parts. It just like goes on and on and on and on and on. And these are all of the things, these are all of the prompts that I've been creating, um, you know, on MidJourney. And this is stuff that you can do as well if you have a business. So I'm just going to scroll so that you can see. Now, if you were a part of the live yesterday, you probably caught this because yesterday we were talking about beauty products. So I was going in on the soaps. I was going in on the weave, the wigs. This is all from yesterday's live. Yesterday we talked about facial serums. We talked about mock-ups for clothing. What else did we talk about yesterday? We talked about generating images of people in those clothings. We also created an ebook, which is why you see this here because I was putting this image in front of the ebook because it was an ebook about podcasts. All of this was from yesterday. So this is an example of images that you can create. And if you're in the live, if you want to talk about anything specific or if you want to see a mock-up of something, just comment it and we can get to that. So just an FYI. So this is MidJourney. Now, there are other ways that you can access MidJourney, and that is through Discord. So this is what Discord looks like. So Discord is a server, and I use MidJourney in the server as well. As you can see, let me go ahead and click here. As you can see, you can go to direct messages and then you click on the MidJourney bot and you could put your prompts in here as well. The only difference between MidJourney and the difference between Discord is that when you're on Discord, you have to actually write the you have to like put a command so that you can create your prompt. So for example, an example of a command would be /imagine. While in midjourney.com, you wouldn't put /imagine. You would just automatically write the prompt. So that's kind of how like Discord works. So I personally prefer MidJourney because sometimes I feel like I don't have time to do /imagine, /this/that. Sometimes I just like to write what I want to write. I have the ability to drag and drop images in midjourney.com as well. And usually that's the path that I take. Now, there are certain scenarios where I do use where I do use Discord. And I'm going to give you an example right now of like when I like to use Discord. So remember, we talked about Pinterest and how Pinterest, let me go to the Pinterest screen. We talked about Pinterest and we talked about how Pinterest, is good for inspiration. So let's just scroll here. Now, for example, you see this beautiful woman here, right? She has nice makeup on. She has red lipstick. Literally, what you can do is you can right click on this like so. You can copy the image address. Copy. You go to Discord. You do slash describe, enter. It asks you, do you want to describe an image or do you want to describe a link? And I'm going to select link. And remember, I right clicked on that image address. So I'm just going to paste it here and I'm going to press enter. And what that's going to do is give you some prompt ideas. MidJourney is going to evaluate this image and is going to tell you the prompts that you can use for it so that you can get an image of its liking. So it gave me 4 prompts. It will always give you 4 prompts. And one of the prompts, we're only going to read one of them because there's 4 of them and they're pretty lengthy. One of them says, beautiful black woman with red lipstick, thick eyeliner, and big hoop earrings, wearing a gold choker necklace, wearing mini dress, close up phone photo of her face on Snapchat. I don't know why it says she's at the beach. I'm assuming it's thinking the background kind of looks like sand and maybe she's like laying down or something. Overcast day, bright makeup, high angle shot, and cat eyeshadow. So I didn't really like that it said it was at the beach, but this is not perfect. But I can see why it said that though, because you can't really understand what's going on in the background. So I'm just going to read the second prompt for you, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next. So the second prompt says a photo of an African American woman with black hair, thick eyebrows, and red lipsticks posing for the camera in her makeup artist profile picture on Instagram. And there's just a few more. And what I'm going to do is, let's say if I want to see prompt number 1, I would select 1. If I want to see the second one, I would select 2, so on and so forth. But let's say if I want to see all of them, I'm just going to click Imagine All, and it's going to generate those prompts for me based on the description, inspiration that it got from this image. So it's using this image as a reference to generate some prompts. And then you can take those prompts and see what MidJourney would interpret it as. Now, like I said, I like using the MidJourney website. So I'm just going to go on over to the website right now again, because it is all synced together. So if I just hit enter, like so, it's going to give me the prompts of what I just entered. Look at this. This is beautiful. So this is the one that was talking about the beach. So you see this image. And let me just zoom in a little bit for you guys. Look at this. Perfection. These are other images it created. So it gives you 4 prompts. It gives you 4 variations but 4 prompts. So in total, you get 16 images. Now, one thing I will call out is that AI ain't too good with the fingers. So that's why this woman has no thumb and all her 5 fingers are facing front on her hand. AI isn't perfect, and it hasn't perfected fingers and it hasn't perfected text. But that's okay. You can still work with it. So you'll see like the fingers look a little funky. And you'll see that. And sometimes it does really well, but you just got to keep rerunning the prompt and all of those things. So there's an example of what it is. So now let's say out of all of these images, you want to select one that you really like. I really love the details on this one. This looks so beautiful. Like, you can't tell me that this is not a real person. You can't tell me that this is an AI. Like, edges are on fleek, okay? Eyebrows look good. It captured the cat eyeliner. It even has the edges on the little sideburns. Do you know how like we be liking to put the edges on our sideburns and stuff like that? It even has that. Oops. Let me add a comment to the live. Let's go. Thank you. Open the gate. Yes, no gatekeeping here. And thank you for the roses. So with this prompt, we got a photo of an African American woman with black hair, thick eyebrows, check, red lipstick, check, posing for the camera, check, in her makeup artist profile picture on Instagram. Check, 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 check. Let's give MidJourney a clap because MidJourney just did its thing.
Correct answer.
Yup. So, now let's say if you want to use this image, right? The next thing you would do, so there are a lot of different functions in MidJourney. As you can see, there are creative actions. So some of the creative actions are vary, upscale, remix, pan, zoom, more, and use. And once you hover over each of them, and I'm just really giving you guys like a really thorough breakdown of this tool because I want you to leave this live understanding everything, like understanding what needs to be done and how you can take this information and create content for your brand. So if I hover over vary, it will tell me that it can make images similar to this one with slight changes. So you can either do a subtle vary, which makes minor changes to the image, or a strong vary, which makes broader changes to the image. So if you do something subtle, it will probably still keep the same character or something very, very close. If you do something strong, you'll see images of different people. Still the same concept, but it's just a bit more varied. Then there's upscale. Upscale is very important because upscale creates a larger version of the image, which is ideal for sharing, saving, or printing. So whenever I'm ready to download this image, I am going to subtly upscale it. I need to subtly upscale it so that you guys can share it, save it, or print it. There's, whoops, oh man, I'm like using the mouse to slide, so it's just like sliding everywhere. There's remix, so you can build upon this image by creating similar ones with a new or updated prompt. So you can do a subtle remix, which is going to give you smaller differences for fine tuning an image, or you can do something strong for larger differences. And if you're trying to move in a new direction with your prompt, there's pan. So basically, let's say if you want to create a wider or taller image by adding extra content in a specified direction, you can use the arrows to point in the direction that you want to create more content in. So let's say if she wasn't centered, let's say if she was more to the left, you could probably do pan left so it can just add extra space or extra content on the left so that it could center her more. There's zoom. I prefer to use zoom when like someone is almost cut off or whatever. So zoom, it creates a new image with extra content around the outside of the original. So you can zoom it by 1.5 times or you can zoom it by 2 times. But what this says is by 1.5, you can expand the image to 1.5, but 2 is the same as 1.5, but you can specify the zoom amount. So maybe you want to zoom it by 5 times, like, you can use that for that. Then you can rerun the same prompt again. Thank you for the like. Make sure you guys are liking the live. You can use the same prompt again by rerunning it, or you can use the editor to edit specific parts of the image with or without a prompt change. And what else? Then there's use. So use, you can iterate, reference, or riff off of this creation by adding parts of it to your next prompt. So you can use the image, you can add to input as an image prompt, you could use the style, or you can just literally use this prompt here that we had in the bar. Thank you, K-Men, for joining the live. Thank you for teaching this. Yes, you are welcome. I hope that you get a lot out of this live. We're here to make money. We're here to create bomb content. So make sure that you stay tuned in all the way till the end because I have so much to teach you guys. All right. So let's say if I wanted to reuse this prompt, right? Because I want to show you something. Like, let's say if I click use and I click the prompt button, you'll see here that it generates a prompt in the search bar. And it says what it says here. It adds the aspect ratio. AR stands for aspect ratio. So this aspect ratio is 59 by 61. And it adds the version of MidJourney. So I kind of want to talk a little bit about these customizable settings because not only can you see it here, you can see it in this settings bar as well. So you can have default image settings. And if you, like, let's say my default is 1 by 1. But because I added an aspect ratio here, it will override the 1 by 1. So I like to have everything square. But let's say if you want something 16 by 9, which could be the size of like YouTube, then you can put it in here and it will override your default square. You can change it to 3 by 4 for portrait, 4 by 3 for landscape. But remember, I just said 16 by 9, right? You can literally come in here and just do 16 by 9 or any number you want to put, really, and it's gonna create that number for you. Even 59 by 61, because if you scroll over all the way to the left, or if it's 2 by 1, if you scroll all the way to the right, it's 1 by 2. So you're wondering to yourself, where's 59 61? You can put in the customization yourself here, or you can put it up here. So I'm going to put it back to my square because I like my 1 by 1, but it's okay. I'm going to let it override here. Then there's different modes. So there is the raw mode, which replaces the default aesthetic of some MidJourney model versions. Using it can help you create a more photorealistic image, cinematic scenes, or cuter characters. Basically, what that means is with the raw mode, your images will look more realistic, more raw. You're going to see everything. I like to use standard. Standard just kind of gives it that cute mid-journey touch. It kind of just, I feel like, airbrushes it a bit more, makes it look more edited. So I like to keep it on standard. There's different versions of MidJourney. So right now we're using MidJourney 6.1, V6.1. If you would like to do some anime stuff, you could use Niji 6. 6 is the most up-to-date version. The lower it goes, the less up-to-date it is. But all of them are good. And it tells you here, it routinely releases new model versions to improve efficiency, coherency, and quality. And the latest model is the default, but each model excels at producing different types of images. You will excel with every single model, okay? But use the most up-to-date one. And then there's personalized, where you can go in this task button and it's just going to give you a bunch of pictures, like which one do you like more? Do you like this theme better or this theme? Do you like this image better or this image? Do you like how this is drawn or do you like how this is drawn? And you'll literally just select. And once you select the one you like, it will just base all of your prompts on that personalization. I kind of like to keep it off. There's stylization, which influences how strongly the MidJourney aesthetic is applied. So the low stylization will produce images that more so closely matches the prompt, but it's less artistic. And high stylization creates, it values create, sorry, high stylization values create images that are very artistic and are less connected to the prompt. So usually people keep it at 100. I have it at 200. There's weirdness, and weirdness just is just weird. Like, it makes your images quirky. You get these unexpected outcomes. Sometimes these outcomes are not PG-13. Okay. I don't really use the weirdness so much, but you can use it too. And then there's variety. So when you get those 4 images, like my variety is low. So when I get those 4 images, those images relate to each other. But if my variety was higher, then they would vary more. It's pretty self-explanatory. And then there are different speeds. So there's relaxed, which is very slow. There's fast, which is the speed that I use. So you'll usually generate an image in about a minute or less. And then there's turbo, which can like literally generate this image for you in seconds. So what I wanted to do here is I wanted to tweak this, right? I had clicked on prompt and it says a photo of an African American woman with black hair. I'm going to say an orange shirt, thick eyebrows, and red lipstick, posing for the camera in her makeup artist profile picture on Instagram. And I'm going to hit enter. And it tells me that it's submitted. And I'm going to scroll up. And like I said, it's going to take about a minute because I'm using fast. So right now it's at 23%. So we're just going to wait. And then I'm going to tell you the fun thing that I'm going to do next. The next part. So I asked for orange shirt. So you see that the shirt is orange. Okay. But before I move on to the next part, I do want to talk about the special offer that I have for you guys. Woo! Okay, so like I said, there are four important things. There's the MidJourney website, there's Canva, there's your website, and there's Pinterest. So only for this live, during the live only, I have a special 20% off offer for you guys. Special offer, 20% off using code YT20. Okay? And you'll see visuals like the sunflower series. You get 10 prompts for each package. You get 2 reference images, and I'm going to show you how to use reference images. You get 10 images, 10 prompts, 2 reference images. So we have something for the sunflower series, which I think was really beautiful. We have something for the lace front wigs for all of my ladies who have like a hair or beauty brand and you want to like promote the wigs that you have. You have vintage glam looks, and you have pretty in pink. And the pretty in pink one, I actually have it free for a limited amount of time because I just love my followers so much. I'm giving you guys free content because I want to help you. So, you know, get the free item, but also you can get 20% off of the other things as well. Let me just take you to the site really quick. This is what my website looks like. I completely created this website with MidJourney and with Canva. As you can see, the website is under construction because one day I was just like, I need to rebrand because I'm like that. Wanted to rebrand everything. So there are some things that I haven't added back in yet, like the ebooks and some of the Canva templates. But there are some things that are here. These are the prompts that I was talking about. So as you can see, $0 for Pretty in Pink. I'm going to take the website and I'm going to drop it in the chat. And let me just add it here. So it's https .//thejunecreation.com. If you're not sure how to spell the June Creation, just look at the name of this YouTube channel and put .com behind it. And everything else is $10, like in terms of the prompts. And this is if you want to use it for personal use, if you want to use it for your business. Now, if you want to go take it and put it on a billboard somewhere in Times Square, or if you want to like resell it, you do need to get a commercial license for it, which is a little bit more money. But if you just want to do simple things for your brand, $10, that's all. And I have this one here for you for free because I love you guys. So make sure you guys check that out when you get a chance. Now, back to MidJourney. So let's say we have this image here. This looks wonderful, okay? AI wear, okay? She looks like a real woman. And let's say if I take the editor tool and let me increase my brush size, and it's on erase, and I'm just going to brush over this. Gonna brush over the shirt. I'm brushing over the shirt to be specific. And where it says orange shirt, I'm gonna put blue shirt. And let's see what happens. And I'm gonna do submit. And I'm gonna close it. Look at that. And it's the same girl. So when y'all be seeing those images online where they're using the same model but different color outfits or different color shirts, this is how they do it. This is girl in the orange shirt. This is girl in the blue shirt. It is the same girl. And I'm going to do it again so that you guys can pay close attention. I'm going to take this image here. I'm going to go to the editor. I'm going to be on my erase tool. I'm going to increase the size of my brush. You can make it small, you can make it big, whatever you want to do. And I'm just going to erase like so. Oh snap. Yes, K Amen. Oh snap. And I'm going to do this. Gonna brush over it. And you can let go of the brush too. It's not gonna like, do anything. You can let go of the brush if you can't hold on to the drag. And then instead of it saying blue here, let's say yellow. And I'm gonna hit submit. And I'm gonna close this. Drum roll, please. Drum roll. Wow. Yellow shirt. Now, like I said, MidJourney do be acting a little sometimes, so it added a hand. I did not ask it to add the hand, but we can try to like rerun it. But let's see how this looks though. Look, it still looks good even with the hand. I'm sorry, it still looks good. It gave me the yellow shirt. I can try to rerun it because I didn't mention anything about hands in my prompt. So let's see. But if I rerun it, it's probably not gonna give me the same woman. You would just need to. Oh, actually, it did. It did. It did. Round of applause. It did. It gave me the same woman with the yellow shirt without the hand. Give me the thing. Okay? Yes. So this is the power of MidJourney. Like, it's such an amazing tool. So now, let's say I want to use the example of the wig, right? So I've been creating like these stock images of wigs. So these are all images that I created. So I typed in wig in the search bar. I want to show you guys the power of search. Okay. Now I just typed in wig, but this is showing me my prompts. But if you were here in the beginning of the live, you'll see how I was in the explore tab. And in the explore tab, I was seeing everything that everyone created. But let's say if I created something and I want to see what other people created that's similar to what I created. I'm going to go to my little wig image, okay? And I'm going to click on this search bar right here. And it's going to show me things that other people created. I created this. This is mine. I'm Miss Mel. But other people created these, and you can just scroll and you can see similar images of what other people created. And what you can do is you can select on it and you can take that prompt. Not only can you take the prompt, you can take the image, you can take the style, and you can take the prompt all down here, and you can hit enter. Boop. And you're going to go to the create tab where you created your stuff, and it's using this as a reference. So that's what I said. When you use a reference image, you can use these images as a reference or as a style to recreate your prompt and do something. Now I use the exact same prompt, so I want to see if it's going to give me the exact same message, the exact same image. I don't know if it will, but if I changed it, it would give me something in the likeness of it. And it did. Look at this. This is giving me something in the likeness of what this other person created. And that, my friends, is how you create content for your brand. If you have a hair company, that's what these people are doing, because who's to say that who's to say that I didn't buy this mannequin head for like $100 on Amazon, okay? Because this is like one of them fancy mannequin heads. And who's to say that I didn't pay a photographer $300 to what? Give me like 5 images, when MidJourney just gave me 4 images alone, and I could create way more images and post it on my website. Hello? Okay? So this is pretty much how MidJourney works. So now we've been talking about MidJourney for a while. We're about 46 minutes into the live. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you haven't subscribed yet, because we are going live every day. If you aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the live. Make sure you comment. Make sure you share with your friends who got some crusty images on their brand pages, and you're like, girl, friend, let me help you out. Share the live because this will help them. But now we're going to go into Canva. So Canva. I love Canva, and I can literally create anything from scratch from Canva. That is just a skill that I have. But like I mentioned, you do not need to be experienced to use Canva. You can be a beginner, And the purpose of this live is to show you guys how to do beginner things and how to create your designs on Canva. So, like I previously mentioned to you before, everything that I created on my website was from Canva and MidJourney. What does that mean? These images were generated from MidJourney. The designs were created in Canva. Images were created in MidJourney. Designs were created in Canva. So we're going to go to Canva. Now, I like to have my things a little bit organized. Like, it's not super duper organized, but it's organized to an extent. So I have branding services. I do provide services such as t-shirt design and mockups, website headers, Instagram e-flyers. I haven't created everything yet. Why haven't I created everything yet? Because the website is still in progress and I've rebranded. But I have my brand services in this file here. I have my banner images for my website in this file here, and it's labeled banner images. I have my MidJourney prompts. These are the pictures that I post on the website and on social media here. I am doing a bundle and save. This says pick 4 for 400. It's going to be less than that. It's probably going to be pick 4 for 200. But I have that in this folder here. And this is just like random images that I had that I was thinking about adding to the website that I just didn't end up adding. But my point here is it is important to be organized because then your stuff is just going to be scattered everywhere. I've been scattered for a while, but then when I started doing my website rebrand, I wanted all of my stuff in one spot, so I created those folders. So, back to the homepage. Let's say if you want to create an ebook cover, right? I'm gonna teach y'all how to create an ebook cover. That's gonna be the first thing. Or yeah, I'm gonna teach y'all how to create an ebook cover. But just to give you an example of what I've been creating, ebook covers. I've been creating YouTube thumbnails, ebook content like this. I had like a MidJourney cheat sheet for realistic images. Um, the possibilities are endless. Okay. I was even thinking of like a Twitch overlay, but let's say if we want to create an ebook cover. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to come over here where it says search your content and Canvas. And I'm going to type ebook. And it's going to give me ebook templates that I created in a folder. It's going to give me ebooks that I created in my branding services or in my banner images. But most importantly, it is going to give me a template for ebook covers. It's going to give me the dimensions. It's going to say, hey, ma'am, you can use 512 by 800. Now, you don't have to use that. You don't have to use it. I personally don't use that. I use something else. I have it written down here. I actually use 1545 by 2000 when I'm creating my ebook covers. But this is saying 500 by 800, and you can click on it. And all of these are templates. Look at this number. 2,283 ebook cover templates. And you can either create a blank ebook cover, or you can take one of these ebook covers so that you don't start from scratch, so that you can create your own ebook cover. Now, me personally, this is me, I like to start from scratch. And I'm going to show you guys how to start from scratch as well, because it's very easy to use a template, right? Remember, we said beginner to experience, and it's okay if you use a template. Sometimes I use templates too, especially for them YouTube thumbnails, which we'll get into in a minute. But for the ebook cover, I'm going to create a blank ebook cover. Then I'm going to say to myself, oh my gosh, I don't know what I want to create. I don't know what kind of ebook cover I want. I don't know what I want it to look like. I need some inspiration. And this is where Pinterest comes in. So I'm going to come into Pinterest, and I like everything that's cute. I like everything that's pink. I'm like a real girly girl. And I'm going to come over here. As you can see in my recent searches, it says cute ebook, because I was literally doing this on the live yesterday. But I'm just going to put, instead of putting cute ebook, let's put pink ebook. or something like that. And let's see. I like how this looks. Let's create something like this. Okay? So, the first thing you're going to do is you are going to, I would say, observe and see what is in the background, what elements are they using. We're going to recreate something similar to this. So, what do I see? I see pink lockers in the background. I see a woman who's holding her face. She has a blonde wig or blonde hair. I see an iPhone. I see a pink bag of cash. I see a ring light with a tripod stand. I think this is a pen back here. And then I see these words, Girl Boss Magic. And we're going to recreate something similar to this. And we're going to have fun doing it because this is so fun to do. So I'm going to first go to Canva. And I'm going to go to, oh wait, so here's my blank element. Let me X this page out so I don't get confused. And first thing I could do is I can search for locker here, right? I can do locker, I could do pink lockers or whatever and see what it has to give. And, you know, there's graphics, there's photos, but maybe you don't want the Canva, you know, maybe you don't want the Canva lockers. Maybe you don't want this. Maybe you want something more custom. So where am I going to go? My favorite place in the world, MidJourney, duh. So we're going to go to MidJourney and we're going to type in cute pink lockers, um, gold handles. I'm going to say cute soft pink lockers. Um, and let me just start from there and just press enter and see what it gives me. Let's see what it gives us. Also, make sure you guys are liking the live. Okay. So this is what it's giving me. It's adding all this extra stuff that I didn't even need. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna click on the search bar and I'm gonna see what else other people have created. What prompt did they use? So I'm gonna use this prompt right here. I'm gonna use this, and it says create an illustration of vibrant pink school lockers. So instead of saying create an illustration, I'm going to say soft pink school lockers. Soft pink school lockers. Beautifully designed with intricate detail and a polished, eye-catching finish. The scene should be set in a modern school hallway with stylish decor and gold handles, emphasizing the lockers as the focal point. Add subtle reflections and highlights to enhance the beauty and allure of the pink lockers. And I'm just going to hit enter and I'm going to see what that gives me. It's literally that simple. So like I said, it takes about a minute. And let's see what it creates. Okay, I think this is cute. I like this one. Oh, I like this one. So I'm going to upscale this subtly because remember I told you guys you have to upscale to create a larger version of the image, ideal for sharing, saving, or printing. I'm back. Had to step away. Welcome back, Kay. Welcome back. You didn't miss anything much. We're talking about creating an ebook cover. I don't know when you stepped away, but we're creating an ebook cover. We're using this as inspiration. So it's not gonna 100% be like this. We're just gonna create something like this to our likeness. We got to be creative. We can't just be copying people's stuff, but we can be creative. So I talked about how we can use Pinterest for inspiration. So I typed in pink ebook, found this, opened it up so you guys can see it. And then I talked about how we can create a template in Canva. So we created this new template, and you can literally, like, when you go to the homepage, you can type in ebook and it will give you the size of the ebook and everything. And then I talked about how, like, we have the Canva lockers, but if we want, we can create the MidJourney lockers. So that's what we're doing now. So the first locker that I created, I just started off by saying cute soft pink lockers, gold handles, and I then clicked on the search bar. I don't know if you were here for the search bar. Clicked on the search bar to see what other people were creating. Then I took someone else's prompt and I tweaked it a little bit to add my own touches to it, to make it soft pink, to add the golden handles, and then we came up with this. So that's what you missed. You said you're working on digital products, so this is helpful. I'm so glad that this is helpful. You are going to make money and you're going to be thrilled when we're done with this live. Okay, so now, like I mentioned, whenever you have an image, you have to upscale it for sharing, saving, and printing. If you save it like this, it's still gonna look good. It's still gonna look good, but you want your stuff to look the best of the best. So you're just gonna hit subtle, subtle upscale, and I'm just gonna let it do its thing. So it's almost complete. We're almost there. Like I said, it takes about a minute. And there you go. Now it's 100%. Now I can take it and I can download it. And remember, earlier in the live, I talked about what Canva was. And one of the things I mentioned is that, Canva, you could do drag and drop. So someone says, I can't stay, but I will definitely watch the replay. You are such a great teacher. Thank you so much, Simply Classic. Thank you so much. I do hope you catch the replay. I will be doing lives every day. So make sure you subscribe, and so that you don't miss the next one. We're going to try to do every day at 7 p.m. Eastern. So now I've gone ahead and downloaded the image. And like I said, I'm just going to drag and drop. So we're just going to drag this over here like so. And I can do two things. I can expand it manually like this, or I can just right click it and say set image as background, and it will do this for me. The only thing is, when you set it as the background, I'm not sure you can tweak the image to make it bigger. Like that's just it. But let me like go back. Let's say if I didn't do that and I just dragged it, I can make it, as big as I want. So I don't have that much creative control to do that when I set it as a background. Um, so that's just the difference between doing the drag and drop and setting as a background. So let me see how it looked again when I set it as a background. I'm cool with how it looks set as a background, so I'm going to keep it like this. And now let's look at this again. There's a woman and she has her hands to her chin. I'm trying to think on how to describe this. So I'm going to go to MidJourney. And you can say, like, the reason why MidJourney keeps saying black woman, black woman, black woman. I'm a black woman, and like typically I just write black woman, but you could literally put Spanish woman, you could put Asian woman, you can put white woman, you can put anything you want. You can put, light skinned woman, anything, Native American woman. So we can say Spanish woman. Let's do Spanish today because I've just been doing black a lot. We can say Spanish woman, um, with long, with long, straight, my gosh, I can't type today, blonde hair, looking at the camera with her hands under her chin. Let's see what that gives me. Let's see what this gives us. Okay. I don't know if she's Spanish. She kind of looks white to me, but we can rerun the prompt. But another thing that I wanted to do, which I forgot to tell you guys, is when you are generating an image and you want to remove the background, it's good to put white background because that's what's going to help us remove it. So let's try that prompt again and see what it gives us. Okay. I think I don't think these women look Hispanic. Let's try to use another word. I don't know, but let me say Hispanic. Hispanic woman with long straight blonde hair, looking at the camera with her hands under her chin, white background, stylized 200 version 6.1. And I'm also going to change the aspect ratio. I don't want it to be square. I want it to be a little bit longer, so I'm just going to say maybe like a 3 by 4 and do enter. So already here you can see that the frame of the image is longer than this square image because I changed the aspect ratio to 3 by 4. So let's see what it gives us. And like I said, this is an AI, so things aren't always perfect, but it does do its best. And sometimes you just need to rerun the prompt a couple of times to get your desired outcome. Now, this does look a little bit more Hispanic to me if we're going for like a Hispanic woman. And I guess too, because um, maybe because of the blonde hair, maybe it just thinks that I'm asking for like a Caucasian woman. But I do think that these look a little bit, more Hispanic. And what I want to do is someone said lit, thank you. What I want to do is I want to do very strong because I want different variations of this. I'm not really too happy with the hand, like how the hands look and stuff. So I did very strong. And I'm going to show you how I did that again. I clicked on the image that I like the most. And where it says vary, I did strong. And strong makes broader changes to the image. So let's see what that gives me. So, okay, just gives me different versions. So I don't really like the hands thing. These hands look very malnourished. I don't know. But like I said, MidJourney doesn't do well with hands. So what we can do, I mean, we can still use it. I think we can use this one. I think this one looks okay. But I also do think that she's cut off a bit. So let me zoom out a bit to see if that makes it better. So right now I'm just using the creative actions to show you how that turns out when I use them. So let's zoom out on this one a bit. And sometimes you're just going to have to rerun these prompts a couple of times until you get your desired image. So this is what a zoom out looks like. So originally, as you can see, her shoulders were cut off. I zoomed out 1 by 5, like 1.5 times. And now you can see her shoulders in the picture. So there's this image, there's this image, there's this image, and there's this image. I do think I like this one. So I'm going to do what? I'm going to upscale it subtly. So I'm going to do a subtle upscale. Why? Because when you upscale, it creates a larger version of the image, ideal for sharing, saving, or printing. And like I said, when we're generating the images, it does take about a minute. So that's why I'm quiet right now. It takes about a minute for the prompt to generate. So once it's complete, I'm going to select it. Look at the quality. Look, this is amazing. So once I select it, I'm going to download it. It went in my little download folder here, letting me know that it's downloading. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to go to my downloads and literally just drag and drop like so. Now, I have the Canva Pro version. So with Canva Pro, it will erase the background for you. If you do not have Canva Pro, you need to find another tool to erase the background. I 100% think that Canva Pro is worth it. I do. You can still get away with using the free version. The free version is amazing as well. But Canva Pro just kind of has those extra features that can really help. And as Canva is starting to get more and more popular, the sooner you get like a subscription, the better. Because I had a subscription for something else, and it was called Envato Elements, and I used it a lot for different elements to create lower thirds and just to create all types of graphics. And I went ahead and didn't renew my subscription, which I was paying $130 for a year, and now it's $190. So a lot of these subscriptions, sometimes you get grandfathered in like a good price and you keep it, because like the more and more popular it's getting, which it is, especially with the rise of entrepreneurship, people creating digital products. Like, you know, there's going to be a time where the price goes up and it's going to be something that you might not want to pay. Right now I pay $15 a month, and I'm pretty sure there are people who pay less. So I'm going to remove the background by clicking on this button. It removes the background for me, and I'm just going to make it bigger, like so. And let's go back to this to see how this looks. So I can make it smaller. It's pretty small here. Can make it a little bit smaller so we have space for the title. And now let's look at the font. You see how this font looks like, you know, the magazine cutout and stuff like that? Let's look for that font. So I'm going to come over to text, and you can search for fonts. I think I've seen that fonts before under like a kids category. I'm not sure. So I'm just going to do kids, hit enter, and see, you know, what comes up. Let me see if I can see the magazine cutout font. Or maybe I'll type in cutout. Like there are certain keywords that you can type in to try to find, you know, some fonts depending on what you type in. Um, let's see. Let me do cutout. I might find it, I might not. But I know I've definitely seen something similar in Canva before. I just can't remember. Maybe a quick Google search. Let me see. Cutout font Canva. Um, cutout magazine font. There's tutorials on it. You can do it from scratch, but I'm pretty sure that it's somewhere in Canva. But for the sake of time, we're gonna choose something else. Let's choose this or something because it looks a little bit quirky. And I'm just gonna increase the font because I can't see anything right now. And I'm gonna type in, what are we typing? Girl boss. So girl boss, and then we can do magic. And I'm gonna choose like cursive, which is also known as script. So let's just do this one. Let's make it a little bit bigger. And let's just drag it here. Now, one thing I will tell you, let's say if you don't want to find a custom font, like you can check for font combinations. So like there are different font combinations. Like this one is free, which is why you don't see this like crown. Whenever you see a crown and it that means it's a pro version, and it means that it's included with your Canva Pro plan. So to have a Canva Pro plan, you have to pay for it. Like I said, I pay $15 a month, but there are free versions as well. So this is free, this is free, this is free. Anything you see with a crown is not free. So, like, let's say if I want to use this instead, I could literally take where it says big and put girl boss, girl boss. Hold on. Let me make the font smaller. Girl boss. And then where it says sale, I can do magic. I can change the color. So let's make it, let's see. This color on top is like a pink color, which this is kind of pink too, but let me make it like a bright pink. Like this. And then the bottom, it's pink, but it has a white outline. So the white outline is already there. So I'm going to make it pink as well. Because right now it's green. I'm going to make it pink. And to add the outline, you would just go to effects and you would select on outline. So I just changed the outline to burgundy, but I want to change it to white. And you can choose the thickness of the outline. So you can make it really thick like so, or you can just make it like super thin. So I'm just going to keep it like this. So I'm going to erase what I created up here. And I'm going to drag this up here. And don't worry about not being able to see Girl Boss and how it blends in, because in this ebook you see that there's like this torn paper behind it that we're going to use as a background. So I'm going to go to elements and I'm going to select on all, and I'm going to just literally type in torn paper. And I'm going to see some stuff come up. So there's this. Okay, that's one of them. There's this, I could have added this, which is thinner. There's this. Now, before I even move on, so remember we said this is girl boss magic, and to me, this image is giving like innocent. It's not giving girl boss. So I'm gonna go back to MidJourney and I'm gonna look for another image because I want the title to match the person. And even with what we're using as an example, like I guess she kind of looks like a girl boss. She kind of looks like a baddie or whatever. I'm just gonna come here and I'm just gonna say, girl boss, Hispanic woman. Instead of blonde hair, let's try black hair. Black, long hair. She is wearing a pink striped suit. She looks fierce. Her makeup is bold. What else? She is a boss babe. Let's see what that gives me. So we're just going to wait for that to generate. And you know what I forgot to put? White background. You guys cannot forget to put white background behind these things. But let's see if we can make do without the white background. I really like this image. This is giving boss. Like, this is giving boss. Let me upscale it. And once it's done being upscaled, I'm going to download it and see if I could remove the background. I should still be able to. There just needs to be some type of contrast. I personally just like white background, but we can probably get away with doing it with this colored background as well. Let's see. Also, for those of you who are in the live, I know we've been on here for a while, so the live is gonna end soon. But if you have any requests, I know we've gotten requests for label designs for product mock-ups, so I think we're gonna get into that tomorrow. If you have any suggestions at all, make sure you put it in the comments. We're gonna try to do this every day, and put it in the comments, and we'll get to it. So I'm gonna download this. Gonna come back here, erase her, drag her in because she looks like a real boss. And the image is uploading, which is why you see this blue thing here. It's done uploading. I'm going to do background remover. And let's see if it removes the background nicely. Okay, it's not too bad. It's not bad. I'm going to add her in like so. Now, there are apps, especially when you have the pro version. This looks really good. There are apps that you can use like to upscale an image as well. I upscaled it already, but let's say if I didn't, I could literally come to my image upscaler app because um, Canva does have apps that you can use to do other things. So I have a text maker app, I have image upscaler. So this tells me that my image is already high resolution because it is. So I don't need to do it. But let's say if it wasn't that high, I could literally just upscale it by 2x and I can get it to look like this. So now, what else did we see? We saw a ring light. So let me see if Canva has ring lights. Let me go to elements and type in ring light. Let's see. You can either look for graphics or you can look for photos. I tend to look for graphics when I'm looking for something with no background. And let's select this one and see. And you can change the colors to this too. These are the colors that dictate what color things will be. So for example, this black, like if I turn it to pink, you would see the stick of the ring light turn pink. The light obviously is white, and I guess I can turn that to pink. Let me change that back to white. So yeah, you can customize the colors, and you can add it like this. And to add it to the back, you can literally right click it and do layer, send backward, and it will put it behind her like so. I don't really like this ring light. So I'm gonna delete it. and I'm gonna see if I can find another one that I like. And when you're creating content, you have to be patient. It's not a rush. Be patient to get what you like so that you can have, the perfect, ideal image that you want. You want to give quality. So I like this ring light better. So I'll put it behind her like so. Yeah, I like it like this. What else can we do? There's an iPhone. Let me type in iPhone and see what comes up. This looks pretty realistic. Can I change the color? No, I cannot. I like things that I can change the colors to. And if I don't see something that I like here, I can go to MidJourney and create it. Like I said, you could literally create anything in MidJourney. So I can just say, cute pink. I can just say the back of a cute pink iPhone, white background. Let me see what it gives me. And like while I'm at it, let's say if I want to add a car, right? Because if you're a boss, you gotta have a boss car. So let's say if I say like cute pink Tesla or something, right? With black accent, like with black accent, so like black accent design or something. I could do that. Forgot to put white background again. White background is very important to put. Okay. I like this, but I wonder how it would look in the image. I also like this. I'm not even gonna bother upscaling it for the sake of time. I'm gonna download this, and it's gonna be a small image, so it should be okay. I'm gonna come back here and I'm going to drag it. I'm gonna do the background remover. I'm gonna tilt it. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. So remember I told you like if I don't upscale it there, I can upscale it here. So let me see what the upscaler is gonna tell me if it's high quality already. So it's telling me it is high resolution, but I can still upscale it. Because with Midjourney, it does give you high resolution images, but if you want the highest of the high, like the best quality, it is important to upscale. So I'm having Canva upscale the image of the iPhone just so I can show you the different tools that Canva has so that you can know how to use it. While we're waiting for that, let's come back here and see. So this is why it's important to add white background because I can't do nothing with any of this. They look cute though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on use so I could use the prompt again. And I'm just going to say white background. So it can generate another image for me. Come back here, it's still upscaling. And it shows you this was the before and you could use the slider to see the after. So very small difference, like I said, and then you could just hit replace and it will just replace the image for you. Like I said, and it says image upscaler has successfully uploaded the design to your library. And if I click add design, it will just continue to create more for me, which I don't really need it to. But yeah. So that's how you use the upscaling tool in Canva. So let me just make this bigger. I'm going to add this layer in back of her. And another easy way to do this, instead of just right clicking, you can click on position. When you click on position, it usually just puts you on the arrange tool, but you would need to go to layers and you can literally do this. Like you can drag it where you want it. I want it behind her. And if you're having image selecting it too because it's behind, like you could come to the image and just select it. Like if I select this, it's selected on her. So if I move anything, like if I do this, it's moving her. If I select this, it's selecting the iPhone and I can move it. So let's go back here to the Tesla. Okay. And let me see which one. I want the one that's facing. Ooh, I like this one. I like the hot pink one. Yeah, hot pink. Or should I do something that's a little bit softer? Okay, I'll do the softer one. I can upscale it, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to download it now. But I do want to let you guys know and reiterate that you should upscale all of your items. So I'm going to wait until this is done uploading. Then I'm going to remove the background. And I'm going to expand like so. I can just like add it to the bottom here. I don't want to like cover her suit completely because that suit looks really good. So I can put it like right here. Mm, I don't like it. Let me come back here and do the hot pink one and see. Downloaded. Let me drag and drop. This is loading. It's blue, so that means the image is still uploading. It's uploaded now because it's white. And I'm going to select background remover. And, ooh, instead of adding it to the bottom, let me add it to the top. No, the bottom it is. And let's say if I don't want it to face this position, I can literally click on the flip button and do flip horizontal. And I could like take it and move it here. I think I like it on this side better. Yeah. And what else? Do we want to add the bag of money? Maybe we don't need to add a bag. Maybe we can just add money. So I can type in money here. And let me see all of the images. Oh, there's a bag right here. You can create this in Canva. You can create it in MidJourney. I've shown you how to use all of the tools. So I'm going to do this. I like this bag of money. I've used it before. And I'm going to send this to the back. So another way to send things to the back quickly, if you have a MacBook, you can press the Command open bracket key. And it will do that for you. Okay. Let me do some rearranging a bit. We do want her to be centered. And for the position, I'm going to turn this a bit because I don't want to see the edge of the iPhone like that. And I actually want it to also be, let me see. Okay. I feel like something is just missing in this corner here. That's what I'm like looking at. So what can I add? Let me think. What can I add? I know. Let's go to Pinterest and see what else I can get. So like let's say Boss Babe ebook. I go to Pinterest literally for inspiration of like what can I add? Ooh, I can add a cute pink purse. I see a cute pink purse right here. So I'm gonna come here, whoops, and I'm gonna type in pink purse and see what it gives me. If it gives me something I like. And let's see. This one doesn't look too bad. Let me remove the background and see. I mean, I don't love it. No, I don't like it. And to be honest, I don't even like the money bag because I feel like the money bag looks, um, cheap. Sorry. I'm gonna go to MidJourney. And I'm gonna type in and actually, okay, let's say if I go to the explore page, I can literally type in money bag here and see what other people have. Ooh, I like this. Look at this. HDR photo of a white Chanel bag, metal texture with money in it. Scattered are bills with an image of a woman on them, and it's like flowing out of the bag. Studio light, product photography, white background, focus, no blur. See, I like how it says white background. I'm gonna use the prompt, the style, and the image, and I'm gonna hit enter and see what I can get out of this. This is why MidJourney is the truth. And this is why you want your stuff to look different. You can use Canva to put your things together, but MidJourney will give it that extra uniqueness. MidJourney will definitely make it more unique. Okay. So I'm going to take this one. I like this one kind of. Or actually, let me see. I like all of them. The money looks a little bit funny, but that's cool. I'm going to download it and let me see if I can remove the background. And if I don't like it, we're just going to keep it as is because it still looks good now how it is. Let's let it upload so I can remove the background. Yeah, this looks dope. This looks dope. Let me send it to the back and see how it looks. Let me make it smaller. Like this. And add it here. I think this looks cute. How would it look on this side? No, I want it on this side. Okay. I like it like this. And to fill in the gap on this side, because I do feel like there's a gap, it's actually not bad, to be honest. It's not bad. Let me duplicate this and see how it would look if I added an extra ring light or something. I don't like the extra ring light, but I think that we can leave it how it is. I'm pretty satisfied with this. Are you guys satisfied with this? Maybe I can add another, oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna take this and put it here. I'm gonna send it to the back. Yeah. Okay. So this is how I would create an ebook cover. If you guys like this, make sure you also like the live. I know sometimes it could be time consuming, but that's literally because I can be very nitpicky sometimes. But I did want to take you guys through everything on the agenda in terms of creating real life designs. We talked about MidJourney, and then we talked about how we could bring these items to Canva. So I am gonna leave it here tonight. But before I go, I do want to remind you guys once again of the special offer. On my website, during this live only, the live is about to end, you can use code YT20, and I'll leave it for an extra 20 minutes after the live ends. But after that, that's it. You can use code YT20 during the live only, but I'm gonna let you guys Use it for an extra 20 minutes. And on the website, you can get MidJourney prompts. I do have something free for my followers, which is the Pretty in Pink MidJourney prompt. Make sure you download it. You get 10 images and 10 prompts. What are prompts? Prompts are this. Prompts is the information you're putting here. So I'm telling you, I'm giving you detailed descriptions of what to put to generate the image. You get 10 prompts, 10 images, and you get 2 reference images. So I'm also going to send you images that I used to influence these images that you're going to get here. So we have the free one. It's free for a limited time. Everything else is $10, but I'm giving you 20% off with YT20 if you're on the live. I'm going to keep it the code open for 20 minutes after the live ends, and then that's it. So right now in the Eastern time zone, it's 8:37. It's about to be 8:40. By 9 p.m., it will be gone. Okay? And I also offer branding services as well. I haven't added all my branding services yet, but there's business card design. And in one of the lives, make sure you're subscribed, because sometime this week we can also go through how I created something like this. And I also do label design and mock-up. And we're going to talk about label design this week as well, because that was one of the requests. So once again, if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We're coming on live. We're going to try to do every day at 7 p.m. I'm still figuring out if I want to do it on the weekend. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night. Thank you.